Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Quite frequently, we go outside of the island of Japan and sample beers from other countries, and today is such a day. Today, we're going to look at a beer from one of the finest beer making countries in the world, and that is Belgium, and actually one of the finer Belgian brewers as well, and that is Chimay. And Chimay is a Trappist brewer, and they are produced by the monks at the Abbey des Scourmont, and they have a basic line of three primary beers. They're red 7%er, and white 8%er, and blue 9% beer. And they've added a doré or brown as well to their lineup, and they have a variety of special vintage beers as well that they put out that often come in at 10.5%. So the beer we're going to look at today, though, is kind of a special one. Many people feel it's a new one, although I don't really think it is. It is called Chimay Green, or Chimay Cent Cinquante, 150. And this is a strong blonde golden ale, and they began producing it in 2012 for the 150th anniversary, as you see right here, 150th anniversary of the brewery at the Abbey des Scourmont, Chimay, in 2012. And it was available only in 750 milliliter bottles. But from 2012, they've decided to release it in these bottles, which are 350, I believe, is that right? 330 centiliters. So it is basically the same beer as to my knowledge. Now, some people are saying this is a new beer, but I think it is the regular Cent Cinquante, which was brought out in a limited edition of 150,000 bottles. And that again is 750 bottles, large bottles, in 2012. And from 2021, they have started to produce it in this 330 centiliter bottle. And so again, it's to celebrate the 150th anniversary of their brewery. It is a very strong beer. It's 10% strong blonde. And I can give you some rating information, though it's not completely accurate. The RateBeer one is for the Cent Cinquante, the 750 bottle version. And they have 524 ratings, and the average is 3.79. 97 percentile for all beers on RateBeer, and 99 for its style, which is very high, Belgian strong golden ale. Untapped includes a variety, and I'm not sure if I should really even give it, but there are, for this new one, which they called, what do they call it? Special Cinquante, I believe, and 567 ratings, and the average is 3.85. And so they claim it's Chimay's strongest beer, which is true if it's going to be a regular beer, but they do have a number of vintage bottles of other varieties that go up to 10.5%. So let's get on to the beer here. This is made with Zatz hops from Czech Republic, Hallertauer and Mittelfruh, which are German, and what they call a secret spice. And let's see if we can identify it here. So I've had the regular Cent Cinquante in the 750 bottle, and I had it in 2013, a long time ago, and I gave that a 3.8 at the time. Well, let's see how this is. To my mind, the best Chimay is the white, the middle range, and I find that for a number of Belgian beers, the middle range beer is the best. But when I say middle, it's red is red, white, and blue, increasing alcohol, and the white for me is the best. Okay, I put this in a little snifter because I feel it is going to be a sipper, and you can see the carbonation, I believe, stuff rising up there. It's quite substantial. And big fat head. And let's get the aroma here. Okay, right away it does smell like it's got a Chimay character, Chimay yeast character, which is kind of distinctive. I don't get Zatz hops necessarily, but I get a kind of a fresh, sort of spritzy fruitiness, very kind of floral. Yeah. And the yeast esters are considerable here. I'm not getting alcohol fumes, which is nice considering it's so high in alcohol. Usually the beer this high, you would get some kind of a hit to the nostrils. Okay. To me, this is reminiscent of Chimay White, but with a bit more punch to it. It is kind of minty. Some citrusy notes, maybe something like lime, even tangerine. It does have something peppery like ginger or something like that in it too. It really is a full-featured beer, quite fruity, and you can feel the alcohol, certainly, 10%. Yeah, so you want to sip this one. Yeah. It's got some strong notes that might offend people. I don't know. The lime, the gingery notes. It is kind of rough. So this beer has palate changes are. Yeah. It really does undergo a nice from initial, then the rough bubbles on the tongue, bring out the strong citrus and ginger, and then it flows away with quite a bit of warmth here. The hops are not, it's 10% and 35 IBUs, so hops are moderate. And again, the two German hops are not knockout fruity hops, but they're pleasant hops that are often used in lager beers. And Satz, of course, as well, is used in a beer like Pilsner or Kel, for example. Well, this is quite a beer. It's definitely a sipper, and I think you should try this if you have a chance to see it. So in Japan, it's come to only one liquor store that I know of, and when I go there, they have only 1 or 2 bottles of it, and then when I go back again, they'll have 1 more bottle or something. So it's not being imported in great numbers. The regular Chimay line is available everywhere, easily. So, but this is something special. So once again, this is called Shimei Cinquante or Shimei Green, and a 10% strong blonde ale from the brewers at Chimay. And you might want to give this a go. I would say try it slowly. This is definitely a sipper beer. And yeah, so I have a playlist of other Chimay beers. You can check it out, and I hope you will. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this beer. I know some reviewers have said this is kind of going over the top for Chimay. Perhaps it is, but let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope you're doing well. Take care. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.